So, what I'm going to be playing here is some recordings of Karen Pettit Materna, and I'm going to be showing her to be the liar that she is. Um, Karen Pettit Materna is a bull-faced liar. She does all this stuff and then she tries to lie her way out of it. She says that she doesn't do anything. I guess she just forgets what she does with the mental illness that she has. She's, in my opinion, severely mentally ill. Very disturbing person. Um, she's an attorney and she's a guardian ad litem, and she's supposed to represent children, yet she's always attacking children. She has stalked and attacked my children for many months now, since August for sure. It could even go deeper than that. I'm not quite sure because of how she is, but she's asked for the receipts, so here they are. I'm going to bring these receipts. Hey, it's late, I know, but I was just catching up on some things and come across some bullshit. So figured I'd come on here to show it. So I'm going to play this. I want you to hear what she has to say here. This was just like last night or the night before. I think it was last night in her video. This is what she says. And what this has to do is back when my sister was stalking my children, videoing them, and Materna called for the live feed and the video of my children to be put forward out into the public, because it was entertainment for her, is what she says. She has repeatedly lied and said that she never did that. So she has now asked for the receipts. So here, let me play this recording first so you can hear her requesting it, and then I'll play the proof that she, in fact, did do it.
She also needs to play the video that I said I wanted video of her children, because that's not what I said. They're all liars.
Could you hear that? Yeah. Was that clear? This was like last night or the night before, where she's requesting for me to play this for her and saying that I'm a liar. So let me play what she says here again, and then I'm going to play the proof that she's a liar and that I'm not a liar.
Also needs to play the video that I said I wanted video of her children, because that's not what I said. They're all liars.
Okay. So now I get the liberty of showing the proof of Karen Pettit Materna being a liar, because she, in fact, did ask for video for my children to be brought out and put forward, and in fact even goes into graphic detail about how it's entertainment for her. So let me get that and pull it up. This video she did here was like 10 minutes long. I may just play the whole thing just so that you guys can see what a piece of shit she is. So let me get this pulled up to show for you. And I want you to listen in here to what she says about the video, asking for the video to be brought forward, knowing full well what it was.
But again, apparently there was one of her besties, miles and miles away, is having a yard sale today. A yard sale. Okay, now, this is a couple that just, I don't know, not long ago, said that they sold everything they owned to go live on the top of a mountain. You can't make this up. And they didn't have anything, and that they're living in a hellhole because they had this problem on the mountain. Okay, so today they're having a yard sale. This is my question. What do they have to sell if they just sold everything that they owned not too long ago? And they were homeless, and So then you kind of sort of rebuild. Cream of wheat. Are they selling the cream of wheat? Oh, no, 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 no. You don't sell the cream of wheat. Um, so yeah, think. Ding, 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 ding. That was my next question. So my next question is, we're going to have to take a poll, and everybody can hit their own live button. I want everybody to do this. We'll see how many people participate. Hit the live button and just say a place or a person's name, because we know when the yard sales start happening and we start selling everything, that somebody's about to be moving. So I want everybody to hit the like button and
Proving her
just give it
stalking.
a second, and then say where you believe, over the pattern of the last 3 years, where you believe they will grift to next. New tires and all. So, that was my question. My question is, first of all, what did you have to sell? And second of all, maybe we can see the videos. Apparently there were some videos. So if anybody has those videos,
here it is.
Put them up, please. I don't know what it was all about, but apparently there were some videos, and they were all southern ignorant mad over that. So, when you put your stuff out on a cafeteria table in the parking lot in front of your dwelling, your abode, then and somebody videotapes it for laughter, that there's pretty not anything else you can do about that. That's just what happens. I mean, because it's funny. Like I said, the entertainment value you cannot get anywhere else. So,
Did you hear her request the
but what I will
videotape?
say in that situation is the people in front of you to sip, hit the live button of the last 3 years, where you believe they will.
Let's listen to this part again.
New tires and all. So, that was my question. My question is, first of all, what did you have to sell? And second of all, maybe we can see the videos. Apparently there were some videos. So if anybody has those videos, put them up, please. I don't know what it was all about, but apparently there were some videos, and they were all southern ignorant mad over that. So
she knew damn well what they were about. She had already seen it. They'd been passed around, and it was shared with her. And she knows damn well it was. And what the video was all about, it was not about the yard sale at all. The video was about my children and my grandson. I wasn't going to a yard sale. My daughter was. My daughter had things to sell. My grandson and my son went with her. My stalking ass sister decided to go up there to follow them up there and live feed video to show all these sick people that stalk my children them on camera, because that's what they do. They've contacted the family to report back to their sick asses what my children are doing. My sister recorded it. She wasn't recording a yard sale. She was videoing my children and my grandson. That's what the video was about. It wasn't about a yard sale at all. And Karen Materna requested that the video be put out over and over again, all while lying about it, saying that she never did. And she knew damn well what it was. And it was for entertainment for her. So there's your receipts, Materna. There's the proof that you're a fucking liar. When you say that you never requested video footage of my children to be put out, knowing damn well what it was. While you were playing your sick games, getting on every day, making video after video after video after video about my children and about us and our life while stalking us. I mean, this video alone proves how sick you are and you're stalking. You thought we were at a yard sale. So therefore, you want to know what we have to sell. Oh, and then you want to know, well, are we moving? And where are we supposedly going to move to? Because if you have a yard sale, you must be fucking moving, right? Well, I wasn't having a yard sale. My daughter went to a yard sale to sell some of her items. And she had a right to do so and be left alone and not crowd targeted or harassed or stalked or videoed for your sick fucking entertainment. Stop lying and stop stalking my fucking kids. You're a sick bitch. You're a fucking attorney. You're supposed to be a guardian ad litem for children, but yet you stalk children. Karen, Pettit, Materna. You sick ass. So let me start this from the very beginning again and let you hear this shit so you can hear her break it down as to her stalking.
So, okay, now, this is a couple that just, I don't know, not long ago said that they sold everything they owned to go live on the top of a mountain. You can't make this up. And they didn't have anything, and that they're living in a hellhole because they had this problem on the mountain. Okay, so today they're having a yard sale. This is my question. What do they have to sell if they just sold everything that they owned not too long ago? And they were homeless. And so then you kind of sort of rebuild. Cream of wheat. Are they selling the cream of wheat? Oh, no, 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 no. You can't sell the cream of wheat. So, yeah, ding, 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 ding. That was my next question. So my next question is, we're going to have to take a poll, and everybody can hit their own live button. I want everybody to do this. We'll see how many people participate. Hit the live button and just say a place.
The comment says, getting ready to run again. I'll see if I can get it to show you. See that? Getting ready to run again. We've never ran. We're not wanted and we're not fucking criminals. Run from what? So she's replying to comments that ignorant people are making, further helping to stalk my household and my family. So let me finish.
Or a person's name. Because we know when the yard sales start happening and we start selling everything, that somebody's about to be moving. So I want everybody to hit the like button and just give it a second and then say where you believe, over the pattern of the last 3 years, where you believe they will grift to next. New tires and all. So, that was my question. My question is, first of all, what did you have to sell? And second of all, maybe we can see the videos. Apparently there were some videos. So if anybody has those videos, put them up, please. I don't know what it was all about, but apparently there were some videos and they were all southern ignorant mad over that. So, when you put your stuff out on a cafeteria table in the parking lot in front of your dwelling, your abode, then and somebody videotapes it for laughter, that there's pretty not anything else you can do about that. That's just what happens. I mean, because it's funny. Like I said, the entertainment value you cannot get anywhere else.
So, entertainment value, she says, to stalk my children. Well, I'm glad you find it entertaining, Materna, because that makes you a piece of shit. You openly called for the videos that were made the day my children decided to go to a yard sale that they should have been able to have gone to without any disturbances from any of y'all, much less family that's mentally ill. And y'all sick stalkers can't help yourselves. You stalk children at whatever cost you can do it. And that's exactly what you did. And you openly called for the videos that day of my children to be brought out, to be shown. And you've lied about it over and over again, saying that you never did that. And yes, you did. And then you got mad when I addressed you and I gave you my response. Because what I said is how would you like that shit if I went on Craigslist and ran an ad and I hired somebody to follow your son in college around and you lost your shit over it? Started playing a victim and calling fucking agencies, making false fucking reports over words on the internet that hurt your feelings because I called you out for your fucking bullshit. See, I'm not sick like you to get people in your fucking town to follow your fucking kids around. But that's what y'all do. And to report back. So lose your shit and call every agency you want to on me. Fly wherever the fuck you want to fly. Book whatever flight you got to book. And bring your silly, stupid ass to my department and cry about it. Because I don't give a fuck. Leave my fucking kids alone and stop running around lying about the shit you did and quit fucking playing like you're a victim, because you're not. You're not a fucking victim. You didn't like how I responded to you because of your stalking my children. And if you didn't like the response you got, then maybe you shouldn't have been stalking my fucking kids. I don't give two shits about your feelings. I don't give two shits about your fucking kids. Because you clearly don't fucking give two shits about mine. And you call yourself a fucking guardian ad litem. You're a piece of shit. You shouldn't be left in the care and custody or control of a fucking dog or a cockroach, much less a child. You're mentally ill, you're fucking sick, and you're out of your fucking mind. And you should be disbarred for that. Your pattern is the same. Your pattern is just that. It's a pattern of your mental illness being left all over the place. You have stalked people. You have harassed people. You have targeted people. And you have lied on people. and you go in and you attack their children. You do anything you can to attack their children. And I'm going to make it my mission to let everybody know about you anytime I see fit. And I don't care about your fit throwing. Go throw a fucking fit. Your fits don't fucking phase me. Not at all. I could care less about you getting all pissed off and your fucking feelings hurt over this shit. I asked you months ago to leave me and my family alone. You couldn't stop. You have been running your mouth for months nonstop about me, my family, and my children because you're mentally ill. And there's a pattern of that behavior. You're doing it to Don McKenna. You're doing it to Cropper. You have a pattern of this shit. This isn't something unusual or not in the norm for you. There's other people in the past that you've done this to. I know because I was contacted by a few. So you need to get your mental illness under control, and you need to leave people's families and you need to leave people's children alone. And if you have an issue with that, then that's your problem, not mine. But what you're going to do is leave my kids alone. You have children of your own that you need to be worried about. You have kids yourself that you need to go take care of and take control over. And from the sounds of it, since you have a son who likes to wreck his vehicle, I mean, one can only assume, but I know that the night that we were on a phone call with you, you openly admitted to us that he was drunk driving. So, should I go about the internet like you do in Materna fashion and spread rumors and lies and say, well, he must have wrecked his truck and caused $6,000 worth of damage because he was drinking and driving? Because that's what you do. Should I go do that? Because it's fact that he came home drunk while we were on a phone call with you. So could it be fact that he was drinking and driving, caused $6,000 in damage to his truck? And then I heard you clearly say that it took a month to get that damage repaired and $6,000 later, right? And then you clearly said that he even then after that hit a deer. Coincidence that within a month span, your son has $6,000 damage to a vehicle that he's driving and then turns right around and causes damage again and hits a quote unquote deer? Or could I assume that he could have possibly been drunk driving again, like he was the night that he came in while I was on a phone call with you, within a month span? And he could have possibly had 2 drunk driving incidents and messed up his truck 2 times. And then did I hear that correctly on the video where you openly admitted to and you said that your son, all while telling you that he hit a deer and he was at your house and he asked you to come outside so that you could see the deer? So did your son illegally bring a deer home and not call the game warden to report the incident that a deer had been hit by his car? Is that what I heard? Because it's illegal to drag a deer home, roadkill or not, it's illegal. Materna. I guess I'll have to call the game warden and give them the heads up because I feel it would be my civic duty when a crime could possibly be committed to report that. So I guess I'll call a game warden and have them follow up with that to check that out. And make sure that your son reported that incident that I have you clearly on recording admitting to about he said he hit a deer and asked you to come outside while you were at your house to look at the deer. So admittedly in that statement clarifying that the deer was at your home. And so if he hit that deer, he must have brought that deer home with him, per your statement. So I guess I'll call the game warden and make sure that that incident was reported and that that deer was properly handled by the game warden that you said your son hit and apparently drug home. You see, they're supposed to be tagged, tracked, reported, monitored. There's laws. There's laws on that. You can't just drag a deer home with you and not report it. So that is all. You asked for the proof and the receipts. So I brought you proof and receipts of the facts that you did call for the video with my children to be brought public. And you even clarified for your entertainment and laughter. So, yeah, I would assume that lawyer would know the laws, but I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know what she was doing while she was supposed to be like paying attention to law school. I can only assume she was probably giving blowjobs randomly and then probably having daddy pay someone to take her test. That's my assumption. Because I can have assumptions like she does, I guess. So those are my assumptions. So, yeah. That is all. Anybody that came in late, this video is not that long. You can start it from the beginning and you can clearly hear what her request was. And then you can clearly hear that I gave her request and played it for her. So, you guys have a good night.